everyone. Today we're talking about skills versus knowledge, or much ado about nothing. Now, this isn't to say that this question isn't important, but the way it's framed is ridiculous. First of all, it's a false dichotomy. You have people positioning knowledge as if it can be left alone, and skills as if they're left alone, to be taught in classrooms as completely separate things. Now, a false dichotomy, for those of you who may be unfamiliar with these logical fallacies, is when you take two related things and talk about them as if they're not related at all, which forecloses the possibility of any kind of position in between those two. It's true. You need knowledge to think critically. In the same way that I think kids should memorize the times tables so that they can do more complex math. You can't think through a problem if you don't understand what the problem is. With that being said, you can't have good knowledge without being able to interrogate that knowledge and pull it apart. You know what you get when you have knowledge and no skills? You get Alexa. The bifurcation and separation of knowledge versus skills is politically convenient, but it's patently stupid. And any educator will tell you that you need both. You can't separate them. A perfect example of this is a recent editorial in the Calgary Herald by Licia Corbella, who makes an argument that knowledge is of primary concern in the elementary years. She goes so far as to create one of these false dichotomies to illustrate her point that she borrows from Wechsler's work. Now, my point here isn't to drag Corbella and her work, but the reality is that we need to have a comprehensive discussion about what knowledge and how much knowledge is appropriate. Oftentimes, Diane Ravitz's work is used to justify this knowledge dump on students. And she has recently gone on to say that students need to be able to explore things in depth, things that are of interest to them. At the same time, they need guidance from teachers to do that. They need the skills to be able to do that. And so teachers need the flexibility to build in space and time for both core curricular ideas that are based in knowledge and the time to have kids wrestle with it, to develop the skills of teasing out knowledge and to explore knowledge on their own. We can't do that if we go for a fully knowledge-based curriculum, and we can't do that if we only focus on skills. But if we wait until junior high to start focusing on skills, we're going to leave our kids behind. Simple as that. And who's best positioned to do that? The experts in education. That's teachers. That's professors like me. That's professional curriculum builders. That's researchers, not politicians. Speaking of which, in our next video we'll be talking about a phenomenon called the apprenticeship of observation, or why everybody and their dog thinks that they know better than the experts when it comes to teaching and learning. Till then, have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you soon.